So this video hash 110, we're going to carry on from hash 108 and then hash 109, which is all MCP1 control panel. But we've got two control panels on this site, MCP1 and MCP2. Now what I have done for MCP2 is I've put all the points in. So we've got the inputs all here, and we've got all the outputs, which is just one output, which is a 3-port, I would have thought, heating valve for block C. And these are just monitoring tank levels, low and high, Cat 5 and CWS booster, the water conditioner 3 and water conditioner 4 faults, UV filtration, and that wants to say fault, so let's just change that to fault. And fire alarm, I'll just put a space in between there, that's a hardwired input. Differential pressure block C, and then we've got two cold water storage tanks with temperature sensors in. So these are the only temperature sensors we've got. That's a 0 to 10 differential pressure transducer. Let me just put a space there as well. I've got plenty of. I've done all the history, so all the history is attached to all these. Out of range, I'm not going to bother with the out of range on that one, but we can with the out of range for the tanks. And then there's hardly any logic. This is the logic, so it's just an electric meter that will be picking up the amps and energy used, and then the block C standard pulse meter with the logic telling me what we've used total and last 30 minutes, current 30 minutes, last hour, whatever we choose out from there. There's no graphics on this one, so all the graphics, there's nothing in our files at all. And then what I've done with the alarms, so any alarms that happen, I've put them to the station recipient, and I've told it to go to MCP01 station. So MCP01's got all the graphics. Now there is a touchscreen on this station. I'll bring you the drawings across. But what I'm going to do with that is just point it to MCP1's IP address for the touchscreen. Where are we? Touchscreen is there, that one, page 6. So there's your touchscreen. So I'm going to just point that to the IP address of MCP1. So they can log in still with user, etc. They still see all the graphics. But it's not going to be a touchscreen just for this Mac 36 controller. We've got the one electrical meter there, but we're not sure whether it's an RS485 or pulsed. No doubt we'll find that when we're on site. But seeing they've got an ISMA BMG IP module, which they're not using no M-bus at all in block C, and they're using this for 1 meter, I would have just thought it would have been better to use the internal COM port of the Mac 36 for that 1 meter, because we've got no I/O modules. I mean, that's saying Modbus RS485 to module 1 on sheet 18, but I believe we don't have a sheet 18, so it's just something left and copied in there, which we don't. So that was just left in there from the last last drawing. So we could have used that COM1 and don't have to pay out for a MG IP module. But hey ho, maybe they're going to put meters, M-bus meters in their future, and that's the reason why we've got that module in there. Who knows? So we have got just alarms only. let me just go to here. So fire alarm interface, transformer in there, socket in there. Next page, leak detection for block C, tank room and main riser. And then low and high levels for the cold water storage tanks. Main booster set fault, Cat 5 booster set fault, water conditioner 3 and 4 filtration unit fault, and then we're back to the panel drawings with the inputs there and inputs there, and then one output here. So that's it for the drawings. Simple enough. No logic on this as such. All it is the monitoring of the points, and we're going to take these points back to the other controller. So what I have done here is this station, which is on my board over there, I've still left it at address 123, but what I have done there is with this system, I'm just wondering whether we should use a fire alarm at least just to cut off the valve, but it's a water valve, so it really won't make any difference, so no, I won't bother. I'll leave it as it is. And we've got all our history service there, because I've renamed some of the points. Let's just go down, highlight that, stop all the histories. So I've got all disabled now. Start them all again. So they're now all okay. But I may have some histories with the old names. So what I'm going to do now is go into my history service. Click up at the top here, chart. Click database or AX database maintenance will do. I'm going to select all them histories. Move them across to the right. Click on delete histories and run maintenance. Yes. So that would delete all the histories, and any new histories starting will populate on that side. So we've got a nice clean slate now. Our alarms, as I've shown you, go straight to the MCP, what's going to be MCP01. At the moment, all I have done is, that is my IP address of my computer. So MCP1 is this up here. So I've made my office PC MCP01. All I did there was go into station copier. Now the username and password is actually the username and password of your PC. So don't think it's anything else, it's your username and password of your PC. I copied the station across and ran it. I mean, in the application directory you can see it's running on port 4911, and that's it. So I've got my PC as the working station that we did on the last two videos, which are videos 108 and 109. This is going to be video 110. So the next thing I need to do, that will not be, forget that, I want this one. This will not be secure, and we may get the SSL exception, which you can see there. So I'm going to secure that. Certificate management. The IP address will change when we're on site, but so I'm going to have to redo that again. I'm going to approve that so it can communicate to the station. Right click that, actions and ping. That should change white in a bit. We're right with the username and password. We're using port 4911, so that should change. Actions ping again. There we go. Took its time, but it changed eventually. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take all these points that we've put on here and the histories back to what's going to be MCCP1, which currently is my PC. So we need to do a Niagara network to the system. So it's already picked up that there's another controller there. So let's put in the controllers 192.168.1.123. It's not .1, it's .0.123. Put in the username and password of the controller. Don't know if I typed that in right. And we enable that. So because we're using secure, we're going to get the issue. Sometimes it says bouncy castle. Don't ask me why it says bouncy castle. Maybe you know, and maybe you can put something in the comments to tell me. But this is just an SSL exception. But sometimes it says bouncy castle. Why? I don't know. Certificate management. Allowed. Approve. Yes. So that's now approved. Go back one. Right click. Actions. Ping. Just had to kick the dog out of the cabin for barking. So that's it. So there we are. That's all working fine. So we're happy with that. So we've got the communication. So first of all, we've got no schedulers on there, but we do have histories on there. And they'll probably not all be populated yet. Let me just have a look at the station. I don't think all the histories will be in there. I may have to stop and start the histories. So, history service. Oh no, it looks like we've got... Let's have a look at the histories themselves. No, we've hardly got any histories there. So I need histories to take them across. So we'll highlight all the histories. We'll stop them. Because when you start them, they'll write the first value. Start them again. And now they're all coming in. You can see this coming up now. All the histories are being displayed now. Which is what we want, because we want to bring them across to the other station. So minimize MCP2. Go back to our MCP1 Niagara network, Niagara network MCP2, but we're on MCP1 station. Histories, discover. Now this is going to talk via normal Ethernet network, so I think what we'll do is we'll do the histories talking to the station, I don't know, every 15 minutes. So we can update this information every 15 minutes. So drag them across. So I've selected them all. I'm now going to select them all again. I want unlimited. No, I don't want unlimited. I want it record count because it's a station. It's not a supervisor. So we don't want to put too much histories on there. But if we're connecting to a supervisor, then it can be unlimited. But we certainly don't want unlimited on this. Yes, it's my PC. Yes, you could if we was having a PC as a station, but in this scenario we've got to have a record count, and we will look at interval of every 15 minutes, bringing the histories back, and we'll highlight that, and we will archive. So we're now bringing in them values from MCP2, which is only one value at this moment due to it not being live. But you can see that bringing in the values there. That's it, they're all brought in. So now we've done that, we need to bring in the points. So we could make folders. So what I normally do here, make it easier on myself, I can make the folders later. So I'm going to discover all of the station, the lot. and that is everything to do with the MGIP. Not interested in. That's all my inputs I am interested in. One output, and then I'm interested in these meters here. So what we'll do is, on that, I'll make a new folder, inputs, make a new folder, outputs, and then we want block C MCWS. Let's put a space there. New folder is going to be block underscore C BCWS, I believe. BCWS and electric meter, block C, block C elec meter. And then what I do is I grab all my inputs on one thing. Now I don't really want the spares from here, so I know I've got a couple of spares there, but I'll delete them in a minute. But drop them into here. Delete my spares. Highlight all my inputs, cut them, and then go to this left hand side navigation, highlight that and paste. So that's all my inputs in there now, all working. We'll do the same with the outputs. There's only one output. Copy it across there, cut it and paste it into the outputs. Now we've got block C. So we've got, not interested in any of that. I'm only interested in meter total through to there. That's it. That's all I'm interested in. Okay. Cut it and paste it into there. And then go to the next meter. Meter total, drag them across. Okay, we're not doing the minutes anyway, so I don't even think we're doing the last 15 minutes. I'll have to check on the other one what we're doing. Cut it, paste it, but we do have, in fact, let me take the 30 minutes and the 1 minute. Cut it, paste it, and I'll do the same with the other one up at the top that I missed out. MCWS, take them and them, and that way I've got all the data. I don't have to mess around doing this again. Cut it, paste it, and then now the electric meter, which isn't that many points. Drag them into there, cut it, paste it. That is it. Now I was just thinking about histories. I could have put histories on these points here instead of on the station, but I'll leave them on the station and we can use these histories for the pop-ups on the graphics from the station. But I could have just brought the inputs in and then attached histories. But if we did lose connection to the station, what would that affect? That would affect the LTHW 3-port valve only. The data would still be collected, but we won't be controlling the LTHW3 port valve if we lost connection. So I think what we will do is we will add a little bit of logic in here in the main station. Let's add a little bit of logic in there. That's not that station, I want it in here. Just in case we lose connectivity to the main MCP01. Views, wire sheet. Make a new folder. Do we need to put it in a folder? Probably not. Let's get a status demux. So let's go into our kit control. Let's take a status demux out of that, and we'll call it MCP01 connection. And we don't want all these lots in there. I'm only interested in the down and nothing else. Let's pin the status bit, so it's going to be an in status there. Link market, Niagara network, MCP1, link to, status to status. So we're monitoring that now. Now we will do a numeric switch. Valve 50%, and I'll just put valve POS LTHW underscore valve POS. So if it's false, we can write into there. So we're going to make a new numeric writable. MCP01 valve, MCP01 valve LTHW write. So that's the point that we are going to write into on MCP12. MCP2 from MCP1. Actions set just to 50 there, and then take that and put that into there. Link mark and put that into our outputs. Link from. Let's just make it easier for us, just in case we need to change anything. 2A01 LTHW valve. Pin slots. Take out 16. We'll also have that action set fallback 50, and that is a percentage. And that's a 0. Save. Link mark. Link from. Out into there. That will do it. So if we lose connection, we then want that to be 50%, not 0, or we could set it at 100. If we are connected, we will run the input from MCP01 into there, or the output into there, which goes through there. Because that's false, goes from there and goes into the valve. If we lose connection, we will open the valve to 50%. So let's just set that to 100 as a default, but it's going to change as soon as we actually write into that. So that's the point that we want to bring into the MCP01, and this is the point that we'll be writing to MCP01. So now let's go back into MCP01 and we'll go to our outputs. We discover, I'm just going to just press OK and go straight to the bottom, and it is that one there. Drag that into there, delete that. MCP01 valve right. Let's just double check that we are correct. In fact, let's just write something to it. Actions set to 75, and then go into MCP2 logic. So that's our 75 writing to it. 75, 75. We don't need the in 10. And we can put the set on there instead. But that is being written. So views, AX slot sheet, that out. Where are you there? From MCP01. And then I presume we can play a little bit clever and we could put the fire alarm into this. So that if a fire alarm goes off on the panel, we write that straight to 0, which would just be another numeric switch. Fire alarm active. That's fire alarm's going to be true at all times. False is when it's at 0. So that fire alarm is going to be true. So link mark, and then we've got an input for the fire alarm. There you are. Link 2 out into there. Naturally it's not, it's in fire, so emergency active, that one. So now I'm bringing the 75 across and then put it into fire, emergency auto. We're now in fire, we're closing the valve to 0. So we've linked the fire alarm into that as well as the network. I can keep that like that. And that's the only little bit of logic we are doing on there. So that's that finished with. What I'll do now is I will right click that config, action save. I'm then going to go to my station copier and I'm going to take that and I'm going to copy it across, because that's going to be the full station going on to MCP2. Next, next, finish. And then I'll get that station, which is going to be drive C, users, office 4.8. The reason I write it in 4.8, in case you don't know, is you can upgrade 4.8 and put it easily on 4.10, 4.11, 4.12, 4.13 station. But if I write it in 4.13 or 4.12, and it ended up where the license, if it's new it should be okay, but it ends up where it's 4.10 or 4.9, then we're going to have a problem putting that written 4.12 or 13 station onto a 4.9, hence why I write it. I don't want that green, but here we go, that one there. I'm going to copy that and put that into my directory, all my work stuff, so when I go onto site I know where it is, because naturally I don't take this big PC onto site with me. Paste that into there, and then my USB drive. These are the sites I've got to go to soon, so I'll take my USB drive with me as well and paste that into there. So I've got all files ready to go. I need to update that one because now we've brought the station in. So MCP2 is really finished with, but what we've got to do now with MCP1 is do the graphics, do a little bit of logic, and I think that is it. So we've got our inputs, we've got our outputs. So most of this is graphical. We have got on our inputs a block C differential pressure, and we've got that output which is the valve LTHW right for block C. So we need to do some logic for that in here. So logic, views, wire sheet. We've got our BCWS meter for the other one there, so that's fine, we don't need that. And we need to add in some more. Well, the alarms are going to come straight to here. We've got the occupied, so let's, and we've got the meters. There are no heat meters there, but there's another block B electric meter. So I'll tell you what, let's just duplicate that folder and put that to block C electrical meter. Naturally we haven't got the meters connected, and then what I'm going to do is go into my Niagara network there, link mark, link to, link to, link to. Now I don't really need to do this. I don't really, because I've already got the points there. So I've made another folder there, but I don't need to take it all from there. I could have just took it from them points there. Doesn't really make any difference to me. But I've put it into that now. But let's just delete that because I don't really need it. But there again, no, I'll leave it on there so I can quickly see when I'm in my wiring drawing wire sheet. But I'm going to meters here. I do have a PX called meters. Files, meters. Move that down. Duplicate that. Move that back up. Get my meters. Now I can get it from the folder, but I'm not. I'm going to get it direct from the Niagara network. Drop them across there. Highlight that. Control key C. Control key V. Control key C, Control key V, Control key C, Control key V, Control key C, Control key V, Control key V, default. Okay, click on that, default. Right, that is not giving me a chart view. So what we will do here, I presume we've brought the points in. Yes, we have. So I'm going to click on history and go to my histories on MCP1 and go to my histories for that, and then I want block C energy. Where are you, block C? Here we go, you're there. On default view, still not giving me my chart. Don't need it now, because that's going to, should give me that. Let me just come out of edit mode. Let me go there, and that will give me my chart for block C, because I've pointed it direct to the history. And then we've got a block C meter. So let's just take that, duplicate. That just fits in there nicely. Just put one there. And block C. Extend that across. We have got 2 meters, haven't we? That's not going to work for us. So let's move that across there. Let's duplicate that. Move that up there. Get rid of that. Put that back underneath there. Put that back under there. And that is block C. And that is block C. And we've not done minutes, we've not done 15 minutes, we've just done hours. So the first one, so we've got meter total, we didn't do that. We just brought in them only. Drop them into there, not interested in formatting them. Take that, Control key C. So that's my main meter total. Control key V. This time we get to histories. And we look for the history for that, which is going to be in there. MCP2. And it's MCS I'm doing first. So I want meter total. Okay. Okay. PCWS, yeah, that's fine. That's that one done. So last hour. Last hour. I'm not looking at it. We don't need to look at these histories because this main one will give us everything. Last hour, yesterday, the lot. It's just a graphical view. They can see it, how it's increasing or not increasing. So even though we've got a history attached to it, and if they really insist of having it, then they can have it. But we're not doing that extra for them, because I don't think they need it. Not when you've got your meter total. I'll carry on doing all these. Let me just mark that so I know where I am. I'll carry on doing these, and then last week I'll just bring in the others while I'm in that frame of mind. Meter total, I'll bring them in, drop them in there, take that, put that there, so I know what I've got to copy and paste. Right, I'll move them across to there, put you on hold, and I might even get myself a drink. So that's done. I also changed that block B to block C because that's what it is. I think we naturally, an alarm coming through to the station, we need to just tell it where to go to on the alarms. So MCP alarm source, we're going to tell it to go to maintenance because there's nothing critical there on that station. So all that's going to go to maintenance, and on the Niagara, in the Niagara network as well, replace maintenance alarms. Like I said, there's no shuttlers or anything like that. We've got all our histories coming in from the station there. That is it, apart from some bit of logic to write now. And I presume it's going to be the heating valve. They didn't say in the DesOps how they wanted that to work. And if I look at the mechanical schematic, if I bring it up, where are you, mechanical schematic? You're not there. If I, come on, where are you? Download, here we go. And that's the mechanical schematic. And let's just turn this around. And I'm interested in this because we've got the landlord circuit flow and return. I don't have any temperature sensors for this, which is a bit worrying, even on the MCP2 or MCP1. It's still doing 70 and 40, but I think that's going to block C. I could be wrong, that could be A, B and C, the landlord circuits. But I don't have any temperature sensors on any controllers. I think I might have to do a request for information there, an RFI to the client. In fact, I'll do that now. Let me put you on pause. So now that's done, we need to write some software. I don't know what the control variable is going to be, but it's block C OTHW PIC valve, pressure independent control valve, block C. So in there we will just put a header, as I always do. And now I want occupied, I presume. So I'm just going to go into boilers, just press Control key, open up a tab. I want safety, yeah, why not? Occupied. Frost protection, yes. And I don't know what the control variable is going to be. Let's just take them at the moment, copy them, paste them. The valve output, so outputs, not there is it? Tridium Niagara network. Copy, paste, MCP, should be MCP01, valve LTHW out, it's MCP02, valve LTHW, PIC valve LTHW. Why are you stale? You're okay there. Ah, I know why. Let's just rename that to MCP2 anyway. So you're okay there. And then let's just rename, Control key C, delete, new, numeric writable, pin slots, take out 16. We're going to write to that, and we are going to be percentage. That would do, percentage. So that's our output. Action set at 0. These are our inputs, but now we need a control variable, we need a set point. So let's just duplicate that for now. And MC2 pig valve LTHW set point. Pin slots, take out it in 10, put that to set, views, AX slot sheet, take out all them, make them hidden, hide them, put that there. Probably be temperature, not probably, it will be, won't it? Let's be honest, it is a valve for temperature. So that's going to definitely be a temperature set point. But what's going to be our control variable? Not sure yet. Logic, and I want HVAC, loop point, and LTHW, PICV, PI, pressure independent control valve, proportional integral. Let's give it a full name because we can, and let's say block C. I don't think anyone will not know with all that wording there what it is. Pin slots, loop, set point, control variable, a maximum and minimum just in case. Go into our prop, just set that to a 2, set that to a 1. Direct is cooling, that is heating. Save, reverse is heating. That's definitely going to be our set point. Haven't got a clue what our control variable is. That's going to be our output. And we have got safety, frost, occupied. So occupied or frost. So we can put and then an AND gate for the safety. Let's do it that way. Logic, OR gate, enable, an AND gate, and then enable safety. Put that into there, put that into there, put that output into there. Occupied or frost. Let's composite that to the outside. opposite. Safety, frost. So let's do occupied first, as it is in order there. Occupied. Then we did frost. Then we did safety. And we've got one output only, which is that one. Occupied, frost, safety, output. Views, AX slot sheet. Occupied, we know we're going to give me a problem there. Yep, I knew that. Safety, you're going to give me a problem there. Yes. And frost, and you're going to give me the same problem there. And that is LTHW to MCP2 Niagara network. That's quite a lot. Click on that, link mark, go to my Niagara network, link from. You are having a laugh. Why are you doing that to me? Delete, discover, OK. Ah, OK, we'll do it the other way. We'll do it the other way. So that could just pick up that point. So let's go to our station. Come on. Load up. And then go to our Niagara network. Go to our points. Nothing there. Discover. Come on, sometime today. Tell you what, most of my time sometimes is just waiting. Just discover all of it. Scroll right down to the bottom. Take that. Put that in there. Go to my logic. Views. Wire sheet. Pin slots. Put my in 10 in. Take out my set. Link mark. Link 2. Out. Into there. Done. That's coming from MCP01, which it is, and it's wanting 0 at the moment. So that's finished with. Actions and save. That's that MCP2 done. Go back to my logic. Now what do we want to do here? I have no control variable for that, and I need a control variable. I need a control variable. So we're occupied. Occupied. We're occupied. Frost protection, valves and pumps enable. Frost protection. So that should be 100%, but I've got no control variable. Safety. Air safety. No, it's pressure. So it's that one. It's water pressure. Right, so there's everything marked up apart from my control variable for block C LTHW pick valve. Let's have a look and see what's in the DesOps, which I think there is nothing in the DesOps for that. Gas detection, MCP01, MCP02, mainly block C, leak detection. Okay. So you don't even mention it on MCP2. Really? Plant user display, not interested. Power supplies, not interested. Time channels, not interested. Heating system and operation. Anything that says block C here. No. Quick look through that and I can't see anything to say block C. Nothing there. Mentions block C, BCWS and MCWS meters. Ventilation plant, we know that. We've done all that lot. Leak detection, A, B and C risers. Right. So what are we going to do here? I don't know what my control variable is going to be, as I keep saying. Well, I reckon it's going to be the main heating, so let's have a guess at this. So, if I look at my, I know those items, that valve is on block C, but I reckon that it's got to, it can't be the boiler, it's got, that's my only control variable going out. So let's take them, copy, let's paste them into there. Let's go into the folder, remove that lot because we don't want it twice, remove that lot, rename that, take out the UI3, rename that, take out the UI4, we use secondary return as our control variable, we'll bring them to the outside, we'll composite them out in 10, in 10, put them babies up there, one's sec flow, one sec return, views, AX slot sheet, district heating, sec, secondary flow, I hope if I spell it right, is it ARY or ERY? Secondary flow, secondary return, link market, go to my inputs, link to, flow, link to, return, that's the one that I'm using, Go back into my logic. Control variable is 0. Why are you at 0? Okay. You're at 0 because naturally it's not online. Which it isn't, is it? It's my PC. It was online before, but now it's not online because it's not attached to the controller. So yes, I can understand why you are doing that. Set that to 50. We're at 0, 100%, 100%. Look at the controller. That will be, of course, be 100%. Views, wire sheet. Why are you in alarm? Why are you in alarm? Oh, fire alarm, of course you are. 100%. Okay. Yep, that works. Change that to a percentage just to make it look right. Okay. So that's that bit done. Let me save it again. It will automatically save every hour, but I just don't want to lose it. I just don't want to have to think, oh, did I do that? Did I do that? So that's the logic written for that. Now we've still got some issues with displaying stuff. So we've got 2 tanks there, high and low, but we've also now got another 2 more tanks. So this is, duplicate that. This is block A and B. Duplicate block A and B. Drag that down some more. So we've got a bit of a space. Shorten these. Shorten these. Take that. Left arrow key. Again. Take that. Right arrow key. Move it across. Move them across a bit more. 2 gap there. Just move them across there for the moment. Duplicate that. That's going to be block C. Block V, yeah. Block C. Block C. And then what have we got on block C? We're not interested in that. We're not interested in that. We're interested in block C inputs. We've got tanks there. Got a differential pressure we've got to bring in to somewhere on the graphic or whatever. Oh, I wonder if that's my control variable. But it can't be because it's pressure. And I don't. Oh yeah, it could be. We'll look at that in a minute. That pulsed. No, yes. Bring them across. Just drop them down there. So we've got tank 3. and we've got tank 4. So that is low level tank 3. What's the history on it? History. CWS tank, low level 3. CWS tank, CWS tank. CWS tank, low level 3. History chart. We'll do all the histories in a minute, so that's that done. High level, control key C, control key V. I'll come back and do the history in a minute. Low level on the other tank. Again, I'll go back and do the history in a minute. High level on the other tank. And now I'll go back into low level, copy that history, control key C. High level tank 3, history. High level tank 3, okay, okay. High level tank 4. Control key C. Low level tank 4. They're done. CWS tank 1, well it's actually tank 3. Again, I'll do histories in a minute. And that temperature there. Pick a history. Tank 4 is called tank 2 CWS. History. That one, control key C. On that one, history. Get rid of them. Save it. Come out to edit mode, that saves it. So now, differential pressure, let's work on that one. But I've also got some alarms here which will just pop up on the alarms, but I'm just wondering whether we should have, with this being miscellaneous, if I take that and put that up there, and take that and put that up there, and then take that, don't need them, don't need the pulses, and take that and drag them across into there, animate them, background, let's just put white on there anyway, and then 3 at the bottom so they're not transparent. Border, let's give them the standard groove that I normally use. They are all pressure related apart from one, but we can do that. So animate that. It's because I've got that one in there, that one there, which is the first one. So it's got, I can't really do anything there. Let me cancel that. Let me take that one out. Animate. Add status. Background. White. White. And white again. Okay. Border. Groove. Animate now. That's going to be white because it's going to be an alarm. And those are all alarms. That's going to be green. Apart from the fire, I'm going to have to change that one round. Go OK. I knew I would have to do that one. So that's green. And that one's white. OK, OK. Change the text all to 16. Highlight all them. Right click. I can't actually do a global change there. But I'll be able to do it there. Oh, that's no good to me there. Okay. By hand then, it is. Fire alarm. I'm just taking out the spaces, the underscores. Let me put you on. How do I do this? Okay. So we've got all them points there. As for MCP1, they're really all down here. Yeah, blocks A and B. But I can't fit all them down here. I mean, I probably could have fitted, moved that UV filter under that one and did water conditioner 3 and 4. We could do that, I suppose. So let's have a look at that. If I take that one and that one, I copy it, go to boilers and open up the bottom bar, edit that, move that, not that one, move that one to underneath there, move that up there, I can paste them down there, duplicate that, and that is a 3, and that is a 4. They've got histories attached to them. That doesn't. So let's give it a history. Kit pop-up. Okay. So I'm just going to take a history from here. So I don't have to search all the way through for it. History. Water conditioner number 3. Control key V. History. Water conditioner number 3. Water conditioner fault number 3. Control key C. OK. OK. Kit pop-up. Control key V. History. 4. OK. Let's do the mouse over. I forgot to do the mouse over on the other one, so let's just mouse over. I presume mouse is overs on these. Yeah, highlight. So that's that done. So we can get rid of that and that, or we can just leave it still in there. What I'm seeing, I've done the histories for them. Let's just take that and that. Let's copy that. and I haven't got histories on that one or that one, so let's paste that. And then I haven't got histories on the filtration, so let's take a history from that and let's go to UV filtration plus pop up, paste in a history, select the history, is that done? I didn't do mouse, did I? Highlight, leak alarm plus kit pop up, paste, history, leak alarm, mouse over, highlight, OK. Fault CWS booster, kit pop up, history, fault CWS booster, OK, highlight. Cat 5, don't even know what Cat 5 is. It's not drinking water, let's put it that way. History, it's got pollutants in it or radioactive stuff, whatever. It's just not drinking water. They normally use it for watering the garden or something like that. Maybe they've got some garden up on the roof or outside and I'm talking and I don't know what I'm doing, but now I do. But that's what Cat 5 is. Cat 5 booster set. Dirty water, basically. You don't want to be drinking from it. Fault UPS. Fault UPS. Right. I think we need a border around that. And then do we actually bring in them on the other side for A and B so we see them all together? Don't particularly want to. They're already at the bottom. That's Cat 5 booster sets block A and B. I presume we could put Cat 5 booster set block C underneath that one. And CWS, so let's just do that one first. Copy that. Bottom nav. Ah. That can go there. Paste that into there. Duplicate. Block C. We can do the UPS one, can't we? Yes, we can. UPS. Copy it. Paste. Duplicate. I think we're going to write block. See, we've got plenty of space. So we've done that, we've done that. We haven't done the booster one, have we? CWS booster. So if we take that leak alarm A, move that to there, duplicate, boost to block C. It's just nice if they've got them all down here because they can see them straight away on every page. Copy, paste, I want to put that, I want to write block in there, but I know I'm not going to, it's going to look strange. I'm going to leave it like it is. So we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. We haven't done the leak alarm. And we've got space there, leak alarm A. Well, that's going to be A and B because there's only one alarm. Or did we use it? Yeah, we moved it, didn't we? So we've got a space there, but it's not going to be the full. B L K C. That's not going to fit in nicely, is it? That's not going to work. Or we could make some more spaces here, because they're only healthy or false, so health is the biggest writing there. So we could minimize these down by 2, easy enough, which will free up, I should imagine, another 4 columns. We can have one space in between them all. That's going to work, I should imagine. Okay. And then what can we're not going to be able to fit them in there still, even though we've done that. That's going to be a no-no, I should imagine. Let's see. Block A. Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? That's not going to happen. Well, I know I can take one out of that. I only need 2 spaces. 2 there. I've only got 1 there. 2 there. 2 spaces there. Not even 2 spaces there. Just not wide enough, is it? Just not wide enough. What to do, what to do, what to do. Not wide enough. I don't want to put smaller font, so that's out of the question. Yes, I could move that one across, but I don't really want to do that. So I think we are going to not bother. I can shorten leak alarm down, and I can take that, put that back to there, and shorten again that, and BLK. If that's going to be block A, so let's put that there. A first, so it's going to be block A. A and B, that one. A stroke B. That gives me a little bit there. And let's go and get leak alarm for C. Copy. Paste. And now let's give myself some more space in now, because there's no way I can put in unless it was shorter text. And I'm not going to change the height of the bottom nav bar now. Not after it's all on all the pages, and I would have to go through and change all the pages, so I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with that. So if I've got a boiler return, I might as well have a boiler flow as well, mightn't I? So duplicate and boiler flow, and then go to miscellaneous, come out of edit mode, go to boilers and boiler flow. Landlords, where are we? There we go, boilers flow there. Common boilers flow. Copy that. Bottom nav. Paste that. I presume everything's in there, history and everything it is. And that's my return. And that's my flow. Okay, didn't have no text there in that one. Control key C, Control key V, flow. It's my flow and return on every page. Go back to my miscellaneous, not maintenance alarms. I want miscellaneous. In fact, I want a border, and I'm just going to pinch one rather than doing one. Copy. Miscellaneous. Paste. Reorder to the bottom. In one there, leave one there, reorder to the bottom, up one, left one. Do we actually put another box at the side of that for blocks A and B? Exactly the same type of thing. Duplicate. A stroke B. A stroke B. A stroke B. A stroke B. Let me put you on pause while I do this. Right, I'm going to take out this AHU 1, 2 and 3 from here, because I've got it down here and I've also got it here. So that's 3 times on this one sheet. So we'll get rid of them. And we'll leave them. I know these are the same at the bottom, but that just makes that a little bit better. Move that down to a, come on, there. One, left one. I think these temperatures I'm going to stick on the water rather than at the side. Like so. And I know we're going to have it 3 times on here, but I know that block A and B leak alarm duplicate is going to be the tank room here. And duplicate that. That's block C. We'll do it center. We'll do that center. And that's rubbish. And block C leak alarm. Duplicate that. That's under the block there. Under the block there. The same. Yeah. And I think we're going to put a border around them, but not that black and white border. So we know it's all one block. So we'll go for kit PX, get our Boolean image, put that across there, bring it down to there, and we'll put a border around it. It's blue water, isn't it? So solid. We'll make it a 2, and we'll do a blue one. I'll put that to the bottom, which I think I've already done, but let's just check it again. No, I didn't. That's going through that one there. Let's go there. Duplicate. We need to move that across one, and then move them. Across at least 2 spaces, big space there. Reorder to the bottom. The fans, I'll leave as they are. We have no smoke extract fans for block C, and no bin, refuse bins for block C, so maybe everybody uses blocks A and B. I think that is it, you know. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. I can't think of anything. We've covered everything. Yeah, I think that's going to be final. Right, thank you for watching. I'd appreciate it if you can subscribe, if you don't mind. And I don't know when my next video is going to be, because I'm up to date with my logic and I'm on sites now for a few days commissioning and maintenance. But thank you for watching. Bye.